What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Grey Talks Wrestling. I hope you're all doing well and you're ready for another retro review. It's time to talk about WWF Survivor Series 1993. Now, I can understand why you might say this is the worst Survivor Series of all time because, honestly, this was fucking brutal. It really was. Some of the worst matches, man. Doink the fucking clown. Have a day off, man. Having to go back through that baby face Doink. We have to go through that now. And he ain't even on the show. And the fact that there are a lot of injuries and what Jerry Lawler did, if you don't know, I don't know if you want to know. But yeah, it did affect the show. It really did. But there were some moments on this show that helped build towards WrestleMania. They start some nice feuds, some nice storylines, I suppose. And there was one moment, one of the bigger moments for one wrestler who steps out from the shadows and becomes his own man. And we'll get to that in a little bit. We've got to talk about Team Razor Ramon against Team IRS first. That was the first match out. Of course, Team Captain Razor Ramon with the 1-2-3 Kid, Marty Jannetty and Randy Savage. Savage at this time is having a feud with Crush after Crush turns on him and becomes a heel. Gotta say, I like this version of Crush much better than the last one. Randy gets himself eliminated because Crush comes out. But before that, he hits Diesel on the other team with an elbow. Diesel's joined, of course, Team IRS. He's with IRS, of course, and Adam Bomb and Rick the Model Martel. And, yeah, Diesel gets eliminated, Randy gets eliminated, Razor gets in there, eliminates IRS with a Razor's Edge, I believe, and then in comes Owen or Shyster after getting eliminated and hits Razor with the briefcase. He falls to the outside, gets himself counted out. It's down 2-on-2, 1-2-3 Kid and Marty Jannetty. Two plucky underdogs going up against Rick the Model Martel and Adam Bomb. First time we've seen Adam Bomb in a pay-per-view. It was pretty decent, can't lie. I was a fan of Adam Bomb, especially the heel version of Adam Bomb. I did enjoy him. But yeah, two heels get beaten by the two plucky underdogs with two sunset flips. I've got to say, this was one of my favourite matches of the night. But that's not saying anything, because this was a fucking brutal show. The second match out probably had one of the biggest moments of this whole show. And it was Owen Hart. And he was joined by his brothers, Bret, Bruce and Keith. It was pretty cool seeing all the Hart brothers in the ring together, going together and joining together to fight the evil Shawn Michaels and his Knights. That's right. This match and this feud was centered around Jerry the King Lawler abusing the hell out of the Hart family ever since he did what he did to Bret at King of the Ring. It continued at SummerSlam, and through the months of TV, it was just Lawler bad-mouthing Stu, Helen, Bret, Owen, Bruce, and the entire Hart tribe, calling them all a bunch of inbreds and every name under the sun and every joke he could think of. It was very entertaining, can't lie. But then he did what he did, and he got indicted, and he got himself suspended or fired, I'm not too sure, but he wasn't on the show. And Shawn Michaels had to fill that position, and he did a good job, I can't lie. Shawn Michaels in this match on this night was very, very good. The three Knights were fucking useless. Greg the Hammer Valentine, Barry Horowitz, and I don't know who the third one was, can't even remember. It's not even that important. They all got themselves eliminated, and it was just Shawn, and he managed to eliminate Owen Hart, and that's where it started. That's when it started, that moment right there where Owen gets eliminated and he throws a strop. He's the youngest Hart. He's the runt of the litter. And he's the only one who gets eliminated. He's the only brother who doesn't survive. Because Shawn walks out pretty much moments after that, minutes after that, after the other three Hart brothers just beat the shit out of him, and he just can't take any more. And yeah, Owen, being the baby brother, is not pleased, and he throws a complete strop that he has been eliminated, blames it all on Bret, and he's shouting at his brothers and his dad, why do you always take Bret's side? Why is it always all about Bret? What about me? When is it going to be my turn? This was fantastic. Best moment of the whole damn show. Owen Hart, man. Stepping out from the shadows. Stepping out from the crowd of the Hart brothers and showing that he is the most entertaining Hart brother. And probably, in my opinion, the best Hart brother, without a shadow of a doubt. All round, yeah, Bret was very, very good in the ring, but Owen could do it all, and he did it so well. And this was the start of Owen Hart's heel turn. Can't wait to see more. This is where it began. Heavenly Bodies against the Rock and Roll Express was on this show. Smoky Mountain Tag Team titles, big up Jim Cornette. But to be honest with you, considering the other matches were on this show, this was actually pretty decent. Even though you've got an elderly Rock and Roll Express still rocking and rolling, doing their thing, jiving and, you know, all their way to the ring. And yeah, man, the Rock and Roll Express. We've got new Smoky Mountain Tag Team champions, though. The Heavenly Bodies. Jimmy Del Rey and Tom Pritchard. Yeah, man. There's not saying anything, but it was okay. It was alright, considering what comes up next. The Four Doinks. They turned Doink babyface. He's feuding with Bam Bam. And Doink is the epitome of that cartoon era. He is the epitome of everything I hated and despised about this fucking era in WWE. Fucking hated it. And I hate going back now and having to watch him and watch that. Poor Bam Bam. The stuff this guy went through in this company. Doink and Lawrence Taylor and all the other crap. Somehow he comes out the other side as an absolute fucking legend. One of the best big men ever, and they're doing this to him. They're jobbing him out to the bushwhackers and men on a mission. The bushwhackers, man. They were shit in the 80s and they're still knocking around in the 90s. Do me a favour. It's 1993 now. Why are they still about? And men on a fucking mission. One of the worst tag teams of all time. Mabel and Mo. Along with Oscar. Geezer was terrible. He was fucking shocking. Just terrible. They defeated Bigelow. Okay, Bastion Booger, another character I absolutely despised, and then the Head Shrinkers. Very talented team right there. Losing. The Head Shrinkers lost to the Bushwhackers. You know what I'm saying? Bloodline. The royal family of professional wrestling losing to the fucking Bushwhackers. Behave. Who's booking that shit? So it's just 10 minutes and it felt like 40. It was fucking brutal. Then we get Doink the Clown at the end on the screen. Like, we didn't see enough. All those jokers, the Bushwhackers wearing clown makeup, and the men on a mission as well. It was just awful, fucking dreadful. Then we got the main event. Pretty decent, actually. This was a better match, actually. Not a bad way to end the show. Of course, you've got the old age story of the Americans, those plucky Americans, going up against the evil foreigners, those dirty foreign bastards. The All Americans, featuring Lex Luger himself, that All American, and that cringy fucking video at the beginning of his wife and kids. If that was his wife and kids, Jesus. The Steiner brothers, they're awesome. Best tag team in the 90s without a doubt. Rick and Scott, just fantastic. And then you've got The Undertaker. And the best thing that came out of this was The Undertaker was going to feud with Yokozuna. And that was about it, really. That was the show. All Americans, of course they're going to win. They're not going to have on Thanksgiving. Do you really think they're going to have the foreigners go over the Americans? Behave. Behave. Of course, those American boys are going to bring it home. I'm just surprised they didn't all survive. That was the only shocker. This show, man. Like I said, did some good things, but overall, fucking dreadful. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching if you have done. I'll see you next time. Peace.